All right. I think we've all come to the realization of what we think the relationship between Linda and Bonri is. Like, I think it's quite clear that Linda was the person that made him get amnesia. And she doesn't want to say anything because she feels bad about doing it. Prior to that accident, they probably had some sort of close relationship. Apparently not close enough for his mom to say anything about it, but close enough to where they had feelings for each other. Now, how that is a part of the story, I'm not entirely sure, but both Bonri, Kaga, and Linda are in the cultural club, festival club, cultural club. Freak. But anyways, without further ado, let's get straight on into it. Make sure the original content as always. All right, let's get going in 3, 2, 1, and go.
They're finished.
What is finished? Oh, we're going to the past?
Awesome.
34s.
My name is missing. Why? Why is my name the only one missing on here? Oh my god.
He's dreaming then.
This can't be. Did they all just hate me this whole time?
Shoot, I remember having those shirts. I don't know where mine's at anymore.
Bonri? Hey, what's the matter?
It's my name.
Do you not remember your name?
Name? You're right. Bonri's name is missing on the shirt.
Are you sure about that?
That's awful. It's okay. We'll get them all replaced right away. Please don't worry, Bonri.
For a second, I thought I got left out on purpose.
Oh gosh, this guy needs a hug.
I'm really worried about you, you know. You won't have me around anymore. Not after we graduate.
Yeah, that's a
Will
lie.
you be okay?
Got that sober grad.
Whew. That was exciting.
What?
Everyone cried too much, huh? Good luck on your entrance exams next year.
Give me a yes or no.
Huh?
Oh. Feelings?
Just want you to be straight with me. I love you.
Dang, he said it.
And if you feel the same way,
She doesn't.
I'll leave for a prep school in Tokyo. Give me a yes or no.
Do you mind? Is it okay if I sleep on this one?
That's fine. I'll wait for you at our spot on the bridge tomorrow.
Uh-oh.
In high school,
Things coming full
I
circle.
was in love with Linda. Linda only thought of me as a friend too.
What? Did you hear
The
that?
same way that Koko Kaga calls Bonri Tada her friend now.
I mean, she could have came to confess. Like, hey, I do love you. But then after the whole car accident, not car accident, moped accident, now she can't say it. Still trying to figure out why the mom hasn't said anything yet. Maybe Linda just told mom, hey, don't say anything. Because the way Bonri's speaking about Linda, they were best friends / almost siblings.
Huh? They're perfect!
Oh, so we found a fit then?
The shoes didn't fit any of us senior members, though.
Have we found our true Cinderella?
Scrawny kid who looks as if he was bred to live out life as a failed young comedian on the circuit?
Okay, that's a little bit too much, sir.
Where did these shoes come from?
She said she'd sell them for 5,000 yen.
Huh?
Brand new and unused.
Hello!
Oh, Kaga. And Linda, too.
Linda, looks like you have a buyer.
Is that right?
Well then, for Bonri Tada, the shoes are free. Your name literally means free after all.
Seriously?
That's not fair.
He's new around here. They weren't my size, but I liked them so much, I decided to buy them anyway.
Did you buy them for Bonri?
Well, thank you for them. This is so awesome!
Hey, what's up there, guys?
Who the heck are you guys?
Those guys are fourth years, the former club leaders.
So anyway, did you happen to bring us any goodies with you?
Don't you worry.
Huh?
We brought you
Candy?
something, all right?
Lame.
You need these things for the Awa dance, don't you? The fourth years
Yes,
pulled their
no?
money to make these. Don't you think these things are pretty cool? No.
And he spent all of his money.
Tada,
Or all of them
did
did.
something happen between you and Linda?
Huh?
He won't talk about it.
Why would anything happen between us? You
Being
imagine
defensive.
it.
Well, if you're worried about something, you can tell me all about it, okay? I mean, geez, we're best friends after all.
That's right. We're best friends.
Yeah, tell her about it.
I finally found you two! Oh, good gee.
Oh, it's gonna be okay.
You split it up wrong. Hey, why don't you come to our welcome party today?
We're going to have a blast with all of our friends.
Yeah? Where will...
I'm not going. There's
Oh.
no way I'm going.
You're not?
Okay, you're such a nice
I
person.
knew she would turn me down.
Why do you want Kaga to go so badly to your party? Unless deep down you're actually a really malicious person seeking some vengeance.
Huh?
I could see her being that.
Maybe hidden behind that cute exterior, you are just a dark little monster hidden in the jungle waiting to swallow her whole and eat her.
What?
That sounds about right. I've seen a lot of characters like that.
There's just something that I find irresistible about her.
There's no way you can be
And
this
also,
nice.
She's really pretty. I can't believe Yana is choosing to miss out. Not being
You're gonna have to
acknowledged by
force
the
her.
person you love must be hard for someone to bear.
I'll try her again.
I'm so happy you all made it here tonight. This will definitely go down
Is she
as
actually
a great
here?
party.
So, what the heck are you doing here at this party?
My friend Tada
Oh.
convinced me to come out tonight. What's your deal anyway? Aren't your new friends from the film club here? Why
Yeah.
not hang out with them?
Stop trying to order me around like you're my mom.
What's going on, man?
It's okay,
a bit
2D.
complicated.
Oh no. Oh,
There's absolute hell in there.
Why don't you try and
You guys
learn
should move
a
away.
little from watching Chinami? You should change seats and try talking to different people for once. You still don't have any other friends to hang out with, do you?
she doesn't need other friends.
I don't need to go around copying Miss Ultrasonic here.
Don't call her that.
It's better than what she calls her in private.
You're only pretending to like Miss Prim and Proper Ultrasonic over there just so you can spite me.
That's not true at all.
It could be slightly true, and he just doesn't know it.
You're living in a dream world. You'll never be able to confess your feelings to her. Why is that?
Hey there, Chinami!
Oh gosh, she's doing that right now? If she doesn't feel the same way, it's gonna be an awkward night.
I've fallen in love with you. I want to go out with you.
What?
What? Oh no. That's not good.
Don't be dumb.
Hey, you feeling all right? Honored ladies, I bring a great tribute for you.
What are you doing? Oh no. You threw her? You threw him to the wolves?
Take her as well. Wow.
Yeah, why did he do that? Maybe they can like work together and get out? Oh gosh, that's so bad.
Look here! The Chinami Oka camera! I've been filming everybody who came to the party on this. I'd like to put it all together in a single film eventually. Wouldn't that be cool? Say something funny for the O camera.
I am Takaya Sato, but people call me 2D. And I'm nearsighted.
Oh gosh.
Funny.
I'm Bonri Tada, and I'm alive and breathing.
I'm alive and breathing. I mean, if Kaga gets out of whatever she's doing, I don't think you're gonna be breathing for much longer.
They met the same fate. we did.
No, they were fighting.
Me. I've got it. Oh, come on, catch me.
I don't think you got it.
Seriously, that's enough.
I don't feel so good.
Let's go.
Bonri, you're the one that caused this,
Kaga,
okay?
please, take a taxi.
No! I want to have more fun, and since you're my friend, you have to come too.
Uh-oh. That's never good.
Then let's head back to your place for the rest of the night. We'll talk about anything we want. About friendship and our glorious youth. Let's badmouth Mitsuo too.
What's with the no eyes?
Can we just stop?
Huh?
I don't want to be friends anymore.
You're springing it on now?
I want to be something more than your friend. Yana
Oh,
is still
gosh.
all you ever think about. Have you
Now?
thought about how it makes me feel to see that? I'm not your friend anymore,
And he's giving it back?
okay?
She's not in her right mind.
So you're still convinced that you want to be friends with me? I never should have tried to be your friend in the first place. I can't have anything to do with you.
Goodness. I get how you feel, but doing it now, I mean, this is not the greatest time.
I won't wait for anyone anymore.
Please don't.
Where did this
She's
come
writing.
from?
Please, if you could just listen to what I have to say.
No. Goodbye.
Dang, he is tired of this. I don't know what triggered it, But I mean, I see some things that triggered it, but that sudden 180.
What's wrong, Bonritada? You seemed down earlier in our
Why not just call him Bonry?
Yeah.
Did you happen to have a fight with Coco?
Linda, we're leaving.
Later, guys! Come on now. You shouldn't make your girlfriend so sad, you know.
Oh, she's not his
Linda,
girlfriend.
do you think Coco and I are actually together? Well, we're not.
Huh? You're not dating?
How can she just stand there and act like she doesn't know anything? What's wrong with her?
You just gotta ask her.
Don't you have a boyfriend? Someone you've been dating since high school, perhaps? No one! You'll say there was never anyone! You've erased him! Don't you feel bad for me? For the old Bonritada?
Oh, she knows that he remembers.
Bonry. Bonry!
I'm the
Really?
worst.
You just gonna say that and then just lock yourself?
I don't know him!
You were like a ticking time bomb. I was confused and I was scared. I didn't know what to do. That day, the day after graduation, I went to tell you my answer, but I didn't make it in time. Please, was it because of me?
Wait, whoa. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean not on time? Was it even an accident?
Oh, Linda is.
Oh my gosh, I got chills. He has to remember. We have to go back.
Tada!
Dang, he waited a long time.
Hey, what's wrong? Tada! Wait! Come back!
No!
Gosh, he's just running away
Why
from
are you
everybody.
running away? Huh? I need to borrow that!
Right and left. Yes and no. We must continuously choose which path to take, which one to follow.
I don't like when people are running through streets.
If I could correctly trace back all of Bonritada's decisions until now, would I find what I think I would? Would I find Linda there? I can't turn back.
You know what? I
can't
don't
find the
like
past
you
I've
on a
lost.
bridge anymore.
If I fall again, could I do everything over?
Goodness gracious.
Don't run away from me ever again! Please, Tada! Please! Stay with me forever!
Is that a yes now?
I love you, Bonritada!
Really? Shoot, darn. This is a sticky situation. Goodness gracious. It's interesting because I never really thought about it until this episode. Maybe they just didn't expect us to put this piece together until this episode. But the very first flashback, right, which is at the very first 2-3 minutes of the episode, helps introduce us to the old Bonry's self-confidence. Well, no, it's not self-confidence. It's how he perceives himself or how he sees others perceive him. I don't know if that's self-confidence or not, but it's something along the lines of that. Where this is a great example, the whole shirt thing, his name not being on the shirt. It was just a misunderstanding, just an accident, right? Nothing personal, no hatred, no aggression towards him. But when he first sees it, he automatically goes towards the idea of, oh, they did it on purpose. Oh, they don't care about him. Oh, like all these negative things. And it's like his mind never entertained the idea of, oh, it could be an accident. To me, I think that's the story telling us that his mental state is not great. It's not good. So if you find every little thing as a act of people trying to go after you or trying to come and get you, like, you're not in the right mental state. And it seems like Linda in the past was kind of his anchor, where they were best friends and stuff. And she was the one who kind of would pull him back to reality when he ever goes to these tangents. And she gives him the little saying like, hey, when I leave, what will you do when I'm gone? And then this thing comes where he lays out his feelings. Seeming a common theme. This man does not wait around, which is a good thing, right? You shouldn't be being around the bush forever. If you really want to figure out what you guys are, then say it, right? So he says it because she's leaving off to Tokyo and he's going to be staying there and he doesn't want to be away from her. So he says, hey, I love you. I care about you. If you feel the same way, I'll go to a prep school in Tokyo and we'll be together. Now, I find that interesting because in the last episode, when you had the new Bonri who couldn't remember anything, Linda suggests that, hey, when you're out of the hospital, you can come to Tokyo and go to school there. So I take that as her technically saying yes, right? Because here he says, if you say yes, I'll go to the prep school in Tokyo. In the last episode, she's like, hey, you want to come to Tokyo? I don't know. Maybe that's a no. But then she says, okay, give me some time. Let's try tomorrow in our usual spot on the bridge. Interesting. Thus, it throws us into a present time with this whole shoe thing. I don't really know exactly what the shoe thing was. Like, did Linda buy that for Bonri? Because it was Bonri's exact size. And then just somehow he fit into him. And then when Linda found out that he wanted the shoes, she's like, oh, you want it for free. Because maybe she was trying to buy that for him in the first place. I don't know. I don't really know exactly. Other than that, I don't know exactly why they would put the whole shoe situation in the show. And that brings us to this situation. This situation, I can't tell whether or not it ended up worse than I thought or better than I thought. Because it was better in a sense of Kaga didn't physically assault Oka. Win. And technically her and Mitsuo didn't really fight all that much. They fought to the point of where Bonri threw them in with the tea club. But I can't figure out if he did that on purpose because he wanted them to, or he was angry with them and wanted them to suffer, or he knew that this thing brought him and 2D together, so that he was like, oh, maybe this thing's going to bring them together. And thus brings us to this. This is a very tense episode of where Bonri was just on something. And honestly, I quite enjoy it. I enjoy a main character knowing what he wants, and he just acts. Like, I've seen so many protagonists or main characters just beat around the bush, and we never get any sort of confession until like episode 23. So the fact that he's making it clear from like almost day one is fantastic. And Kaga is, it's hard to figure out what side I'm on. Am I on Bonri's side? Am I on Kaga's side? Because on one end, Kaga wants to have her cake and eat it too. She likes Bonri as a friend because he cares for her and he knows her lows, her highs, and still likes her anyways. And that's what she needs as a friend. But she also knows how he cares for her. And her continuously talking about Mitsuo in front of him is not the greatest thing in the world. So Bonri has every right to be like, okay, I'm tired of just hearing about this guy that will not like you and you're falling over head over heels for, while I'm right here confessing my love to you the whole time. But in the end, she just says, no. It could just be because she was intoxicated and she didn't really have time to think, or it was because she was scared. She didn't want to commit to something just yet, because she just got out of the whole mindset of Mitsuo. Technically, I mean, she's still talking and thinking about Mitsuo. And then the next day, he goes at it with Linda, basically saying, I know what we were in the past. I mean, he said, oh, do you have a boyfriend in your past? So technically they weren't a couple, just saying. Unless he remembers something that I didn't see. But just telling Linda, like, hey, I remember some things. I remember that we knew each other. And Linda, you acting like we didn't is kind of sus, kind of sketchy. And Linda coming with some words that I never thought about. She says, was it because I was too late? Or something along the lines. Like, she kept on saying, oh, I was too late. So that now leads me to think that the accident wasn't caused by her. It wasn't even a moped accident. He jumped off. And the way I came to that conclusion is, one, she says she wasn't there in enough time. Two, the way he kind of freaked out in the opening scene. And three, like remembering back last episode to where it showed him with like a pool of his own blood. It looked like he fell. So all three of those things kind of lead me to believe that there was no accident with the moped. It was actually him jumping off. So maybe this is my thought, is he waited at the spot that they normally meet at. For some reason, Linda was late. She was held up, something that she could not avoid. But Bonri probably took it very negatively, like she stood him up. Like that was her way of saying no, and he could not take it. Therefore, he jumped off. That's my thought. I don't know if that's the complete thing. I'm not gonna put it set in stone. But I mean, that would kind of make sense as to why Linda doesn't want to sort of remind Bonri who he was in the past. Because if she reminded Bonri of him in the past, then those past thoughts, those past feelings could come back as well, and he could become that suicidal person again. I mean, again, if that's the case. And it would make sense that she doesn't want that type of person becoming Bonri again, or Bonri becoming that person again. Crazy. Well, crazy stuff. And then this, honestly, this kind of mirrored what we saw in the past about him on a bridge and Linda coming with a moped, almost, or what we thought hit him. And then us seeing this right now, basically a parallel. And she's saying, oh, I love you. I want to be with you forever. Now, I will say 80% of me, I'll go 85% of me believes that. Unfortunately, 15% of me believes she said that in order to make him not do anything drastic. Like, she was scared for the possibility of what he does. Therefore, she says it in order to kind of qualm his actions, right? So I would like to see later down the line, her do some things, not just say it, but her do some things that actually prove to me that she actually does love him, actually does care about him. Because there have been some hits here and there, but nothing to where her confession right now seems believable. I could be wrong. I could be stupid. Anyways, that was my reaction to Golden Time episode 6. If you like my reaction, make sure to like and subscribe. If you guys want me to know anything more, put a comment section down below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.